All right, well, let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez, who has the morning's news headlines, including what happened with that weather last night.
Yeah, it certainly did come down last night in parts of the Duke City and up in Santa Fe. Good morning, ladies. Good morning to you at home. The rain and flash flooding last night is to blame, actually, for killing one woman in an arroyo in Santa Fe. Police say Tina Vigil's body was found floating in an arroyo off of Siringo Road near Santa Fe High School. Santa Fe's emergency manager tells us Vigil was caught up in that nasty storm that turned a dry arroyo into a deadly one.
Well, the arroyo was about 8 or 10 feet above the bottom of the arroyo, and by the time we got here, it receded to about half that. And now, of course, if we were to look into it, it's got maybe 4 to 6 inches of water running through it. So the water comes and goes pretty quickly, and that's why it's so dangerous.
Investigators don't know why Vigil was in the arroyo in the first place. Police say she lived about a mile and a half away from there. Albuquerque's police chief still defending the actions of his officers in a recent shooting incident. Chief Ray Schultz says officers Jeff Bloodworth and Catherine Wright fired a total of 9 shots, hitting and killing this man here, Vincent Wood, Friday night. Now, he was near the Hooters off of San Mateo and McLeod, and police say he was threatening 2 teens. That's when this 911 call came in.
There's a man at the bus stop with 2 big old butcher knives, and he's locked out of his mind already. He knows not to come on this property. He is extremely dangerous.
Less than 5 minutes later, Chief Schultz says Wood went after Officer Bloodworth with the knives. So the officers started shooting, hitting and killing Wood. Now, the victim here was 66 years old and a Vietnam veteran with mental health issues. The trial of Levi Chavez continues today with the defense back on presenting its case. The former APD officer is accused of shooting his wife, Tara, with his department-issued gun at their Los Lunas home and staging it to look like a suicide. Well, it is not known if, in fact, Levi Chavez will testify himself. Prosecutors who rested their case last week have called 5 former girlfriends of Chavez's and have presented physical evidence about the gun, which they claim shows Tara did not kill herself. The defense says Chavez is a victim of an overly aggressive detective and a botched investigation. Parents, listen up. Here is another warning for you from the New Mexico Poison Control Center. This one involves kids chugging down soy sauce. Yes, many people have heard of the cinnamon challenge, which is trying to eat a tablespoon of cinnamon without getting sick. Well, last month, a teen in Virginia went into a coma after trying to drink a lot of soy sauce. It's one of the many YouTube challenges the experts say teens are looking up, especially teens right here in New Mexico.
The specialist who answered the phone indicated that they had received a fair amount of calls about cinnamon ingestion.
All right, a health educator tells us that the most important thing to remember is that anything can be poisonous. If someone takes too much of it, it is pretty serious. So talk to your kids and be watching for any of this type of behavior. Today, a memorial is being held in memory of the 19 members of the Granite Mountain Hot Shots crew. Those are the firefighters who died battling a wildfire in Arizona. Governor Susana Martinez is expected to attend the memorial service there. It's believed the crew died trying to build a protection line between the blaze and the town of Yarnell when the winds shifted. The United States honor flag will be displayed at this memorial. And that wraps it up for your Tuesday morning headlines. Be sure to catch Matt, Kristen, and myself every weekday morning on KRQE News 13, beginning at 4:30 a.m. All right, ladies, going to send it back to you.